I would love to come help you on the boat if you ever need any help. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then these are good days, guys, when we can check off projects. And I call this basically checked off. So this is the door to the barbecue box. And I haven't sanded it or anything, but basically that will go right there. Woo! Okay, again, it needs to be sanded. So, but look, woohoo! Who's satisfied? This guy. This is amazing. This is awesome. Woo! All right, party people. It is down to the wire. I have exactly 10 days. Today marks 10 days till the crew arrives and 13 until we launch. So we are down to the wire. I am seeing the end of so many projects, which is fantastic. I'm feeling positive about that. I have reinforcements today. I'll introduce you in a minute. He's busy sanding. He's the third person that has come up. This is Brian from Auckland. And boy, do I have a list for him. This help could not have come at a better time because there are so many things to like clean up and attend to, like paint things that need to get cleaned up, and there's just pieces of the fiberglass projects everywhere, and all of them need some love, some attention. So that's pretty much what Brian's going to be doing today, is sanding, polishing, cleaning, washing, trimming, while I do a lot of the other finished stuff. Something else I didn't mention is that this box marks the very last of the actual fiberglass that I need to lay. So my fiberglass suit is going to be rolled up and packed up and put away, thankfully. And then that's the inside of my chili bin, my cooler. So that'll be the tub, inside of the tub. So glad to see this getting finished and starting to move on to getting to show something other than fiberglass work. I'm going to be finishing the freezer, installing the bins, screwing them into place, finishing, insulating, polishing. I've got really great hardware to install on them, hinges and whatnot. Got to finish the electrical, reinstall my chart plotter. The chart plotter and the new instrument goes on that, so I'll probably start working on getting that done today. Starting to kind of wrap this up and clean it up. And then there's the windlass and the new chain. I think I mentioned a little bit about that. So lots to do still. Let's go. Last step on the infamous freezer tub. So the polishing. How's it going in there? Looking good?
We're looking good.
What a rock star.
Really
what a
good.
legend.
Hello, everybody.
Got him right to work. And it's looking good though. And I'm so excited that thing's gonna be checked off the box, man. It has been a long time going. That was the very first piece I started with, you know? Ugh. But it's done today. It's getting set today. Woo! Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, this is a huge milestone. I'm very excited about. This will be one of the first things that I get to check off my list. It's been literally weeks in the making for this project. It was one of the most challenging because it was one of the first. I had to cut my teeth on this one, so to speak, and I learned a lot. That's it. Let's get it going. Let's keep it going. What am I saying? I've got some temporary braces in there because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tub back out. I'm going to foam. I'm going to use some of that, like a can of foam, you know, and foam around there because I don't want any air in there. That's the idea. So I left just a little bit of, there's a tolerance, you know, so it's maybe a 1/4 inch all the way around. So I don't need a lot of foam, and that foam can create quite a bit of pressure as it cures and expands. So I've just put these braces in there so that it doesn't start to collapse in on the walls. It wouldn't do much, but I don't want to lose any room in there. So I've done that. So let's get on it. Whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3, Okay. That is awesome. Obviously a little bit of trimming left, but I'm so happy. Yeah. Today has been a push. It is the first day that I've actually sweated. Ooh, that is not good. I'm hot. It's hot in here for the first time since I think I've been back. I actually am like pretty toasty. And also I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get to this point. So this is pretty exciting. This is a huge milestone. I can't tell you how relieved I am to finally have this thing set. It is, anything that needs to happen on that thing now is gonna happen in there because it is permanently set. You will have to destroy something to get that out. So, it's 4 o'clock. In my world, in my land, it's beer o'clock. That is captain's hour, happy hour, sunset hour, so it's time. Ooh, see these two. Woo! I'd say you've earned this. Time.
You're a scholar and a gentleman.
Can you do mine?
I sure you can.
Thanks. I only have one hand. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Well done.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Hits the spot.
Oh, this is good.
We've earned it today. It's good movement today. This is a lot. Look how good these boxes look. Let me show you the barbecue. The barbecue is really something now. How frickin' clean and pretty it is. Woo-hoo-hoo! Winning. Also, I was just gonna show you this. I don't really know why. It's the opposite of bragging. I'm kind of throwing myself under the bus. I have been, the last few days, even up to a week, I have kind of like let myself go. I have let the boat go a little bit. I'm sorry, babe. I definitely have let my area go. I mean, it is like I would never end a day with this much. It's just mayhem right now. It is just mayhem. There is just shit everywhere. Shit. So you can tell by my workstation that, man, I've been under the gun. But I'm so close. I'm not freaking out anymore. So good morning, everybody. It has happened to me again. I met a friendly bloke at the chandlery. He offered to help, so this is Owen. He's helping me for the day, and I need it badly because I have to get this guy, and it has this long lead, and it has to go through that hole I drilled the other day. And all the way into the cavity. So it would be borderline impossible for me to do this by myself. So Owen has offered to help for the day, so we should be able to get it done. So that's what we're working on this morning. Get in like this, basically.
As I mentioned before, this was a two-man job, and it just blows me away sometimes how the universe can often lend a hand at the most crucial moment, and this was definitely one of those moments. So we quickly devised a plan and got straight to work.
I see it. Okay, keep it coming. Another inch or two. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna slowly keep bringing it. Okay. I got it. Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Whoa!
Right about there?
Think you better come up and have a look.
Okay, come in. Oh man. Oh, and we're set, brother. This is it.
We're cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking. One down. On to the next project.
Let's do it.
All right. Well done. They're getting away from that boat, huh? They're getting out of that triangle. Hey. This is pretty exciting. Look at that. Ah, so much work. I've got 8 days from today to put the boat back in the water. And when I arrived here, I had 6 weeks. So it's been almost exactly 5 weeks to get to this point. Way longer than I thought. But they look great. They're not flawless by any means, but the boat's not flawless. We're not flawless, so it's fine. They're functional, they're beautiful. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm so excited. So, get them screwed down. And then the big challenge today is, that's the inner tub for the cooler, for the freezer. So obviously I made another tub that's finished on the inside. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got 1-inch rigid foam that I line that with. And then there's also like another little 1/4-inch air gap so I can get the tub in quite easily. So I will fill it with expansion foam, just foam in a can, and fill that in there, set that down in there. And then what I've done is I've made because what it'll want to do is expand in that cavity, and it could bow this thing out. So I've made a frame to go around the outside to keep it from expanding. And I've also built a frame inside the tub so that it doesn't get pushed in. So see how that works. It's gonna work great. That's what's gonna happen. I got the back in the back. Yep. There we go. Pushed in.
Oopsie.
Yep. Yes. Boom. Pushed in. Wow. Look at that. Now that's what I'm talking about. They gave us a dirty. They gave us a dirty. Oh, I'm just kidding. I've cooked on it and forgot to clean. Busted. Having steaks tonight. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd call that a win. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Total win.
We slayed it tonight.
We did slay it. We did. Man, these are good days, guys, when we can check off projects. And I call this basically checked off. I got to put on hinges and whatever, but
When it's beer o'clock, day
yeah,
is done.
yeah, absolutely. See you guys tomorrow for another day. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I didn't need that on the foot. Oh. Yeah. Solid as. Look at that though. Woo-hoo.
Wow. Wow.
Morning all. We have woken to a beautiful morning in New Zealand, like one of the most beautiful that I have seen. And one thing that I don't know if I've put off or I'm not excited about it, so maybe I've put it off, is we've had leaks in the rudders and a little bit in the keel too. We knew this was happening when we hauled out last time in the Marquesas, but I just did not have time to deal with it, and it wasn't getting any worse. What happens, I'll let you know, is that there is a big, thick shaft coming down here. This is the rudder shaft, comes down right through the center of it, and you can never fully get the fiberglass to bond to the metal. So as time goes on and the rudder moves, which it obviously does back and forth, there's a lot of pressure on it, it opens up that gap between the metal post and the, because the rudder's all fiberglass. So water will eventually work its way down in here, and then when that happens, things start coming off like the bottom paint. So that's basically what it does, is it finds a way out. And also, if you ever touch anything with the rudder, like you ground out, which somebody has, I didn't do it, but the rudder clearly has had a little bit of repair done to it. So at one point, somebody ground out, they did some repair to it, and it wasn't great. So I have drilled relief holes in there that have dripped, and this is on both rudders. And so now it's as dry as it's going to be. I did this when we first hauled out, and it's still dripping a little bit, so I don't know that this is the end of my problems, but there's very little else I can do aside from pulling the rudder. I'm not going to do that. So I've gone on too long, I'm sorry. I'm going to glass over this, fill the holes first, then add a layer of glass over that, nice thick layer of epoxy, try and seal that up really well. Then I got to sand that smooth, then I got to gel coat it, then I got to do bottom paint. So not a huge job, but because of all the steps and the drying time involved, it got to get on this, man. So that's my plan today. Okay, good talk. So the first thing is to fill the holes, and the best thing to do there is to mix up like micro balloons and make kind of a thick batch of epoxy and get it to like stuff into the hole as best as possible. Now they're not awfully large holes, and they kind of slope down so that they could drain. So to get epoxy all the way up in there, what I do is I get as much as I can kind of squished in there by hand, add a layer of tape, and then use a syringe, fill this sucker with the epoxy, poke it right in that hole, and then pressurize the epoxy in there and get it to stuff up in there as best as possible while drawing it back out, and then cover it up. So that's step one, and if I could just get that done today, I guess I'd be pretty happy. Yep. Good morning. A lot happening today, as usual. The thing I'm most excited about today are the carbon fiber pieces that I am extremely proud about. Actually, this is my first time doing carbon fiber and fiberglass, any sort of like laminate like this. And I think they are beautiful. They're beautiful. They're not flawless, obviously. I'm not a professional. But they're definitely good enough for, I mean, they're pretty dang good. Look at that. So that goes there, right? So that'll get new orientation and I'll show you some new things. And this gets new things too, and this one's definitely going in today. This one's all been, I wet sanded it, and then I polished it, and I waxed it, so it's as good as it's gonna get. And it's got this little, kind of like almost like a matte finish, not super glossy, because I didn't want it super glossy. I wanted it like exactly how it is, and it's beautiful. So let's get it in. Oh yeah. Moment of truth. Not my favorite part. I don't know why I like this so much. But there's something oddly satisfying about taking the masking tape off. Not too shabby. All right. Okay. So, I'm often amazed at how the universe works out. It happens all the time, and it happened again yesterday. I was really stressing out about all the work that had to be done. And I get done with the day, I go and check my email, and there's an email from somebody I've never met before saying, hey, I just found your channel. I would love to come help you on the boat if you ever need any help. And I was like, are you kidding me? If you're serious, get over here. And he showed up this morning at 8 a.m. So this is Scott. He's a local guy. You guys he's a boater amazing, as well. Man.
My Kiwis!
Jack, you're selling a boat, aren't you?
That's correct.
You've got a really beautiful boat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna actually show a photo of this boat because I think it's badass. So. Anyways, he's right to work. He's working on something pretty exciting, I think, because you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times, so it's all exciting. We're adding a second connection there for the code 0 so that we can have the code 0 permanently up, and then we're going to have a we have the potential to run a spinnaker without taking the code 0 down. So we're getting the hardware run for that, and anything but fiberglass work right now is extremely exciting. And I don't know if you can tell how sunny it is. It's gorgeous. It's all day long, not a cloud in the sky. Nicest day I've seen since I've been back in 6 weeks. So. All right. All sorts of stuff happening. Just wanted to share that with you, how cool the universe can be and how giving the New Zealand folk can be. So, just wanted to share that. Well, things are coming along. I'm feeling pretty positive, and I wanted to wait till the very end and then do a walkthrough with everybody and with Erica, but you know, we're just getting to the point where I'm too excited. I just have to show her some of this stuff, and we haven't really had a good phone conversation that we've recorded and whatnot, so I think we'll give her a call. Show her around a little bit. What do you think? Let's do it. Calling. Let's see how the girl is doing. There she is.
Hi.
Woo. Wow. Looks nice there.
Well, yeah, right now. It was very rainy and nasty earlier, but now the sun is out.
Weird. Same here.
So I'm taking advantage and getting some rays.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Well, how you doing, honey?
Pretty good.
Say hi to everybody.
Pretty good. Hi, everybody.
I'm sure everybody misses you. I know I do. And we could use you back.
It's not the same right now, but...
No, I know.
You know.
It's not the same for me. I'm really excited
Wow.
to show you some of the stuff that's happened, though.
Yeah.
The boat
you've
is really
done a
coming
lot.
together, and I've even done a little bit of a cursory clean just so that I could, well, so
Did you
that
clean yourself too? Because it
No.
looks like you might need to clean out
No.
your ears.
no, I didn't. The boat comes first, way before me.
Okay.
But yeah, I couldn't show it to you before. I don't know if our marriage would last through that mess.
Yeesh.
So, here's the kitchen. Okay.
Oh.
Now,
Oh,
this,
how cool.
I know this, yeah. Well, look, obviously the stove you've seen, but this is cool. Whoa. And then I made
way.
a drawer slide all the way out, and all the electronics, and I got the power mounted right there, so everything can just slide and stay powered up. Pretty cool, huh?
That is awesome.
Yeah, that was a great idea on your part. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then this one opens just like this. Also another pull-out drawer for well, I don't know. That's on you.
Anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
The main things in there, probably the breads and the eggs and whatever. I don't know. That's up to you. That's your department. I think you've seen the oven here. So the oven is now down here.
What?
Yeah, very cool, right? Everything's pretty. And I've got a drawer
Yeah.
that's real nice for pots and pans or whatever
Oh my
you decide.
God.
This you have not seen, but I'm pretty excited about this. Our I don't know if you remember this was our silverware drawer, and it was so
Okay.
deep, and everything sat at the bottom third, and so it lost a lot of space. So what I did is I made this real nice drawer, and then
A secret drawer?
oh yeah,
No.
oh yeah. Now this is ready for you to come home and organize, but this is gonna be like the junk drawer, and you can organize it however you want. But I embedded
Oh,
it.
that's pretty
I embedded
rad.
it with magnets. So
Yeah.
when you close this, it opens that first,
always-
and then to get access,
that's
you just
really
open a little
cool,
bit further.
honey.
Thanks. Okay, so there's that. Moving on, we have a liquor cabinet now. This is where the fan used to mount for the back of the freezer, and it's no longer there. So it's real tough to tell right now, but I put a light in there, so it's
Oh, wow.
isn't that neat? While I'm down here,
Wow.
I'll show you one other thing I don't think you were privy to. Did I ever show you this?
No.
Yeah. So our little
Wow.
camera drawer, little hidden camera drawer.
That is spiffy, honey.
Yeah. Do I get
Nice.
a quarter raise?
I
Get a raise?
mean, you're working on it pretty good.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. The freezer, sorry. The freezer is working, and it is super, super cold.
Okay.
So it's under there. Do I need to pop it open and show you?
No, I mean, I
It's just a
trust that
freezer
it's working.
in here. So the whole thing is
Yeah.
a freezer, and it's working. And okay, that's good.
Awesome.
I guess
Awesome.
the only other thing really is these boxes. So I don't have the hardware yet. I'm waiting on the crew to arrive.
Just these boxes.
These boxes, so they are mounted, but now I'm
Yep.
waiting on the hinges and the hardware and everything.
That is cool.
And so these will hinge basically like this,
Yep.
right? And then be flat so that we can have stuff there. And then, so that's the barbecue,
Wow.
which
Hey, that's really
needs
cool.
a real bad cleaning. And then here's the cooler box, the chili bin.
That's amazing. And can you show me how to open that yet or no? Is
It
it
has-
the concept that we had talked about?
Yes. So you guys, Erica had this great idea of hinging this, well, both ways. It will hinge like a normal cooler, unless we catch a fish, which we hope we catch lots of them. And then it hinges over here and it'll sit on a leg so that we can use the backside of this as our fillet station. So great idea on her part, and waiting on the hardware.
Okay.
But I actually do want to show you this. Give me a second. Things might get shaky. I got to take the
Okay.
lid off. Okay. Now, it needs a trimming, of course. But
I see.
look at the inside. Super finished. And it'll drain through a drain hole back there. It's got a little plug
Okay.
like the back of a dinghy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, so things are coming along. So, I'm not just sitting around, honey. I'm actually
I
working
didn't
so
think
hard.
that you were.
Oh, yeah, right. You just thought I was
If
just
you
watching
weren't
TV.
coming home to take care of me, I knew you were going to be doing some good stuff.
Yeah, I've been working my tail off, man.
I know you.
What else? What else can I show you? Is there anything else that I've done that you want? I mean, the batteries are in. The bed's covering it now, so.
Okay.
I could show you how organized the battery No, I don't want to do that. That's too dark, and I did finish the electrical.
I actually just care mostly about what the galley is and the inside, and so that looks great. I'm super happy because now it's going to be less clutter on the countertop.
Yeah, right. Like, obviously, none of this stuff will need to sit here. Yeah. When you get back and you figure this out.
While I'm not there, you could easily put that in that top compartment there.
I sure will. I miss you. The boat misses you. I'm losing weight uncontrollably. I'm ready for some home cooking.
Maybe?
What?
Is no one feeding you?
Nobody but me, baby.
You have a nice new galley to like cook some delicious meals.
I know, but I'm so busy. I'm working so hard. I have been cooking.
I miss you
I've been cooking here. Yeah, I miss you so hard, so much. So we got crew arriving a little bit down the road. I got a lot to do until they get here, and then we're going to take off for Fiji, and then I'm going to come home and see your crazy butt. We'll go dancing. Crazy. What do you think?
We can try.
Okay, we'll put off dancing for another couple months.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, babe.
Well, thank you so much for the update on your end.
I know, I got to go back to work. Start to make a mess again.
All right.
Not too big a mess, obviously.
Cool.
All right.
Love it.
Good to talk to you. Have a good rest of your day.
You too, babe.
Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, as always, thanks for following along on our little adventure. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Cheers!